Hi boys and girls, it's me, Artie the Art Robot. And for today, we get to work on something really cool. Have you ever heard of the word STEM? Well, in art, we like to call STEM STEAM. And the 5th graders got to do a lot of really fun STEAM art projects. STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. So we added the A to STEM, and we get to integrate science and technology into our artwork. For today, we get to work on some really fun projects, maybe 2 or 3 projects if we have time. The 5th graders got to make 2 different kinds of robots. One was called the 3D scribbling machine, which is me, and the other one was a 2-dimensional paper circuit robot. If you're in 5th grade and you didn't get to finish those, today we should really try to finish, because this weekend is the STEM fair, and we're going to be setting up a table in case you want to come to the STEM fair. Now, the other projects that we can do today involve solar energy. Did you know that solar energy can make electricity? The root photo means light, and a volt is a measure of electricity. Most PV cells are made of a piece of silicon, the main component in sand, and each side of silicon has a different chemical added. So, solar energy can be used, and it's also renewable. It says some schools are adding PV cells to their roofs. The electricity helps reduce the amount of money schools pay for energy. The students learn about the PV cells on their school buildings. Today, solar energy provides only a tiny bit of electricity that we use, and in the future, it could be a major source of energy. So scientists are looking for new ways to capture and use solar energy. Maybe today you can be that scientist. Solar energy, why is it so important? Well, because it's renewable. Solar energy is free and it's clean, so it doesn't use resources that will run out. Solar energy will never run out because the sun will be making enough energy for us for millions of years. Why don't we use the sun for all of our energy needs? Well, we don't have the technology to do it yet. The hard part is capturing the sun's energy. Only a little bit reaches any one place. And on a cloudy day, some of the solar energy never reaches the ground at all. Although the sunlight is free, the equipment needed to capture and store the energy can be expensive. Scientists and engineers are working on ways to create more efficient technology. Lots of people can put solar collectors on their roofs. Solar collectors capture the energy from the sun and turn it into heat. People use heat to heat their houses and the water using the solar energy. A closed car on a sunny day is a solar collector. So, using the sun's energy, you can trap heat, which can be really cool. Now, Miss Wardley made 2 robots. One, Artie, that's me, uses chemical energy. Those are batteries. The other robot, named Sunny, he uses the sun's energy. So he has a solar panel, and the solar panel is attached to a motor on the back. And when you have the sun's energy, or even a UV light, shining onto the solar battery, it will make the motor spin. So right now the motor's not spinning yet, but once it captures enough light, you can see the motor is spinning. These are called scribbling machines because they actually have markers for legs and they're used to do the drawing. Today, the first thing we get to do is have a delicious solar-cooked snack using our solar oven. A solar oven is basically just a pizza box, and our learning goal is how can I use the heat from the sun to cook food, or even cook or melt crayons to make artwork. So the solar ovens first, we're going to use them to cook something really yummy called a s'more. So you want to wash your hands, make sure you have clean hands, and each person is going to get a graham cracker, some chocolate chips, and a marshmallow to put into the solar oven. And we're going to use the heat from the sun inside the oven to cook our s'mores. The other project that you can work on using solar energy is doing something called a photogram. Using any color paper you want, you can choose black paper if you like, right over here in the paper drawer. Black paper works best because it's really dark. So you need 2 pieces of black paper, and on the paper you can draw a design. You want to draw the same design on each piece. Now, what we're going to be drawing the design with, or making the design with, is not pencil, but sunscreen. And the reason why we're going to use sunscreen is because we want to do a little experiment. This paper is going to be the control group. The control group means that we're going to leave it inside and not put it in the sun. This paper we're going to set out in the sun with the sunscreen on it. And then after an hour, when art club's over, we're going to bring both pieces in, and we're going to look and see what happened to the designs using sunscreen. So I'm going to get the sunscreen, and I'm going to show you how you can make your design.